A single hug can make a woman fall for you or make her never want to see you again. And here is the terrifying part. Most men have no clue which one they are doing. A study from the Journal of Non-Verbal Behavior found that humans form a physical comfort judgment of someone within the first 4 seconds of touch. 4 seconds. That means by the time your arms close around her, the verdict is already in. And if you are making any of the mistakes I'm about to walk you through today, she has already filed you under never again. But here is what makes this worse. The number one hugging mistake men make is something almost every guy does, and he thinks it is charming. I am saving that one for last, because when I tell you what it is, it will change how you approach every woman from now on. Let me set the scene. You are at a party, a date, a casual meetup. The moment comes. She opens her arms, or you open yours, and the hug happens. Simple, right? Babies do it. Grandmothers do it. It should not be complicated, except it is, because a hug is not just a hug. Not to a woman. To us, a hug is a full-body scan of who you are. I know that sounds dramatic, but the science backs this up. Dr. Dasha Kellner from UC Berkeley has spent years studying touch. His research shows humans can communicate at least 8 distinct emotions through touch alone: gratitude, love, fear, disgust, sympathy, anger, happiness, and sadness. So when you hug a woman, you are broadcasting a message. And most men are accidentally broadcasting the wrong one. I am not here to make anyone feel bad. I am here because once you understand what not to do, the right way becomes effortless. Some of these mistakes will make you laugh because you have either done them or watched a buddy do them. But before the list, let me tell you about my friend Sarah. Her story is the perfect example of how one hug can change everything, and not in a good way. Sarah had been talking to a guy for weeks. Great chemistry online, funny, confident. They met for coffee. Conversation flowed. She was thinking, this might actually be something. End of the date, he went in for the hug. And what happened in the next 3 seconds killed every ounce of attraction she had built over 2 weeks. She told me. I physically recoiled. What did he do? That is mistake number 6. Let us get into the list. Mistake 1, the dead fish. His arms go around her, but there is zero commitment. Hands barely touch her back, body rigid, a visible gap between them like he's hugging through a force field. The message she gets is not he is respectful, it is he does not want to touch me. That instant rejection stings. A half-hearted hug is worse than no hug at all. Mistake 2, the human hydraulic press. The opposite extreme. He hugs like he's trying to merge their skeletons. She cannot breathe. Her feet might leave the ground. He holds on while she taps out like an MMA fighter. His intention is warmth, but what he communicates is a total lack of awareness. Research shows the ideal hug is about 3 seconds. Any longer, and her nervous system goes into threat assessment. That is not the reaction you want. Mistake 3, the body slap. He wraps his arms around her and pats her back like he's burping a baby. Pat, pat, pat. Body language experts say the back pat is a universal signal of platonic intent. It is a self-soothing mechanism, his subconscious saying, time to bail. If you are interested in her, this hangs a neon friend zone sign. Let your hands rest still, no percussion necessary. Mistake 4, the GPS hands. His hands start in an acceptable place, upper back, mid back, and then they start traveling south like they have a mind of their own. I should not have to explain why this is a problem, but here is why it is worse than most men realize. It turns a warm moment into something calculated and predatory. A survey found that 64% of women have experienced unwanted physical contact in social settings, and wandering hands during a hug is a top example. Keep your hands where they land. They are not tourists. Mistake 5. The sidearm deflector. The one-arm side hug. Context matters. Fine for a colleague or someone you barely know. But when a woman opens up for a full hug and you give her the side treatment, it feels like a demotion. She offered warmth and got a corporate handshake with extra steps. If she offers a full hug, match her energy. That detached move does not make you look mysterious. It makes you look afraid of her. Mistake 6. The smell check. Remember Sarah? Here is what happened. He gave her a decent hug. Good pressure, good duration, hands in the right place. Then, right before he pulled away, he buried his nose in her hair and took a long, audible inhale like he was sampling wine. On a first meeting, that is not romantic. It is invasive. Sarah said she felt inspected, not hugged. They never went out again. Intimacy has a sequence. A first hug should communicate warmth and respect, nothing more. Mistake 7. The hug that does not end. 3 seconds is the sweet spot. But some men treat a hug like a timeshare presentation. 7 seconds pass. She starts to pull away. He holds on. 10 seconds. She's now performing escape maneuvers while he is completely unaware. When she initiates separation and you do not reciprocate, she feels trapped. Always let her set the release point. If she pulls back, you pull back immediately. That communicates respect and awareness, qualities that actually lead to longer, better hugs later. Mistake 8. The premature hug. Timing is everything. This is when a man goes for a hug before any comfort is established. They just met, exchanged maybe 12 sentences, and now he is swooping in like they survived a war together. Not every greeting requires a hug. A study found that premature physical contact increases discomfort by over 40%. Wait for the vibe. When in doubt, let her initiate. Match her level. That is not passive, it is perceptive. Mistake 9. The look-away hug. He hugs her while scanning the room, looking over her shoulder at the TV, checking his phone over her back. The message is devastating. You are not important enough for my full attention, even for 3 seconds. A hug should be a micro moment of genuine presence. She can always feel the difference. Mistake 10. The narrated hug. This one is funny. Live commentary during the embrace. Oh, come here, there we go. You give good hugs. Sir, we have known each other for 11 minutes. Verbal affirmations are great, but not here. It turns a simple gesture into a performance. Just hug. Let the silence be comfortable. The hug does not need subtitles. So here is where we land. A hug is one of the simplest, most natural forms of human connection. Babies do it before they can speak. It predates language and culture. And yet so many men turn it into a minefield because of a lack of awareness. That is the through line. Awareness of her comfort, her signals, the moment. And here is the irony. The moment you become aware, the hug becomes effortless. You do not need a checklist. You just need to pay attention to the person in front of you. When a man gets this right, warm without being overwhelming, confident without being aggressive, present without being performative, she feels safe. She feels seen. And that feeling is so rare that she will remember it long after the hug ends. That is the power of doing something simple with genuine intention. Now, everything I just told you is about the physical side of how men misread women. But here is what most men never figure out. And this part actually determines whether she stays or walks away for good. because you can master the perfect hug, say all the right things, and still lose her. Why? Because women are not loyal to what you do for them. They are loyal to one single thing. And when you understand that, every interaction, hugs, conversations, relationships, suddenly makes sense. I broke it all down in the video on your screen right now. It is called Women Don't Care What You Do For Them. They are loyal to one thing only. If today's video opened your eyes even a little, that one will feel like someone handed you the entire blueprint. Go watch it now before it gets buried in your feed. This is the kind of information that changes how women respond to you permanently.